Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello and welcome to the Animation Breakfast Club, the stream that brings you animation breakfast and
Clubs. For which to defend yourselves from the outside world.
Yeah. I saw a tweet yesterday, India. It was from Toon Boom, and they were saying, "Are you tired of having your animation described as smooth?"
No, I mean, it's a nice compliment. You know, it's a shame that it seems to be the only compliment that people think matters.
And they were asking for suggestions for other words that you could describe animation by.
Choose anything.
I know. It's kind of like saying, like, how would you describe the latest film or book or TV show that you've seen, or how would you describe a person?
Animation can be described as anything. It could be lively.
Charming.
It could be somber. It could be, energetic. It could be
frenzied.
Yeah, emotive.
Evocative.
Anything.
Exhilarating.
Anything. Any word.
Heartwarming.
Any descriptive word.
You just gotta think.
As long as it's true.
Yeah, you don't want to have.
And you're not just saying it because you're like, oh, what's a word that's not smooth?
Bombastic. Punchy.
These are all good words, Mike.
Cheeky.
Another good one. Frisky.
There's a bit of a cheeky animation there. Flashy, says Palborough Felon.
The good one. Like, not that I mind people describing animation as smooth. I don't. It's just that sometimes I get the impression that people think smooth means good, and
Yeah.
smooth doesn't always mean good.
I think fluid is the new smooth, though, these days.
Fluid doesn't always mean good. So, and I know that fluid is often used as a stand-in for smooth. Having fluid animation is definitely something that a lot of people aim for, though. And like I said, I've never been upset at someone saying that my animation is fluid. It's a nice thing.
Milky smooth. Yeah, I mean, smooth sort of is mostly focusing on the in-betweening of the frames looks really
even
close.
Like, I've seen some very talented, well, skilled animators who animate on 3s or 5s, and their animation looks incredibly smooth because they are so good at placing the drawings in the right place and really using their spacing and just making sure each one runs into the next in a really convincing way, that their animation looks smoother than people who do it on 2s.
Yeah, because their arc, they're like nailing the arc of their movement.
Yeah, like Capo Montone and Spencer Wan are two people who I think have very fluid animation, despite the fact that all of Spencer Wan's animation is pretty much on 3s. I think Capo Montone uses a lot of 3-6.
Oh, there you go.
I can't do that. Yeah. I'd really like to get to the stage where I can do that.
I can do it. I just choose not to. Speaking of which, I saw a couple of things last night. I was hesitating to post
late
up
last night.
It was not too late.
You were pretty late.
It was up like midnight. But that was later than I intended to, so it's a fair comment. Sorry, I'm distracted by the cat who I'm trying to see whether she can get into the bathroom or not.
She's just been in the bathroom.
Oh, she's back. Yeah, I was hesitating last night to post life drawings onto Twitter. I'm not sure why. I was like, there's nakedness now. And it doesn't bother me, but then I was just sort of like, should I, shouldn't I? And then TWRP put up like some demo work that they'd done. And it was just like, they were just posting the reference
so
and everything. She's just like, yep, matter of factly. I'm like, okay, I think that's cool and useful. I want to be as cool and useful as TWRP, which is a good goal because they're amazing.
Yeah.
And so that broke, as well as the encouragement from people, because I asked as well, and people were like, "Yep, do it." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." That combined, I was just like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna post it. It's studies. It's artistic. I don't know what was holding me back. Usually, I'm just fine about it."
I mean, you're not usually fine about it because you've never posted them on Twitter before.
Yeah, I posted the bear drawings before.
Yeah, but the bear drawings, sometimes when people ask you about them, you kind of describe them as though they're a joke.
Yeah.
The way you describe it is a joke that went too far.
Yeah.
So you're almost like making them into a joke, or you're almost preemptively trying to put them down into a joke category rather than let people judge them.
Yeah, rather than being them straightforwardly studies.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. So I'm gonna be posting those.
Yeah, but I think that your life drawings are beautiful and you should definitely not be worried about posting them. It's important. I think people need to understand that it's important to look at real people.
And learn.
And that it's not something to be like ashamed of or something which is a joke.
Yeah, we were discussing last night in the peg bar whether the kind of taboo of nudity is because of censorship.
Yeah.
And whether you could just become numb to it.
I think it's censorship and also conditioning from society. on like, this is sexy, this part is forbidden.
Verboten. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like kissing. I was thinking about kissing the other day, and I was thinking about how it's really weird that humans are like, this is a thing that we do for sexual pleasure, and romance is to like smush our lips together. And no other animal does this. Humans do it because they have lips. Even apes don't do this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just humans have it's a society thing.
Right, okay.
You know?
And where do you think it's from?
I think we just invented it. Like, it's super old though.
Yeah.
Like, super, super old. We've been doing it for thousands and thousands of years. Don't know where it came from, but it's something that's very uniquely human. But, you know, kisses are seen as something which, like, arouse feelings of romance and, you know, feelings of sexuality, but they are something completely invented by us.
Yeah, but there's also like kisses that aren't that, which are more familial or friendship and other friendly in other cultures.
Yeah. You know, which is interesting because in England, someone might see a kiss on the cheek as being extremely romantic, and in Italy, someone might see it as just a greeting.
Mm.
So I think it's a lot to do with the context that we give it.
All this is leading up to saying I'm going to animate figures today.
Oh, really? Oh, you were saying that you were looking at TWRP's work, because TWRP's been doing an animation a day.
Yeah.
And they were doing some figure animation that inspired you?
They were doing animation that inspired me. It wasn't necessarily figures. They were just...
I haven't seen their stuff in ages, even though I follow them.
Well, you should give it a look. It is good.
It's kind of irritating how you can follow someone on Twitter to see their work, and yet Twitter decides what you see, so you can like not see anything from them for ages and then find out they're posting stuff. It just has them showing up in your timeline. Ah, yes, I remember. I was trying to do this last stream, and I came to the conclusion that I needed to make the anatomy less pronounced, so that people looked less like they were naked, and more just like they were not very detailed.
What was that?
I was just remembering how last stream I decided that I shouldn't make these too anatomically obvious.
Oh, gotcha.
Because we're so far away.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you recently asked Declan if he wanted them close up.
Yeah.
Which I kind of wish you'd asked me before I started doing them. Since I started doing on the agreement that we're doing them from far away. I've animated them that way.
We are doing them from far away.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to know what the framing was.
Uh-huh.
Of the whole thing.
And are they close in?
They're not close in, no.
Mm-hmm. Because you're asking Declan if he wanted them like close into the screen. Which I have not inked them for.
That's fine. I wanted to know whether he wanted them... I have it fairly like... On the cover, they're tiny.
Yes.
I wanted to know if he wanted them, like, if he wanted a crop of the bottom half that's like 1920 by thingy, or 1920 by 1080 of only the front cover, or whether he wants a crop that includes some of like the back cover, which would make them even smaller, but would incorporate more of the background and more of the feeling.
Well, Michael, darling, that's not the way that you phrased it. The way you phrased it was, do you want them like on the front cover where it's really far away, or do you want them close in so you can see more of the figures?
Is it?
Yes.
Whatever.
And I was sitting there like, ah!
Well,
Because I thought we'd already decided that we're doing it just like the front cover, with the character super far away. Which is why I've drawn them this way.
okay.
Michael and I have been working on our communication skills by playing Overcooked together. Sometimes we're extremely good. Sometimes we're extremely bad.
Hang on. India's mic is blipping out.
Oh no, is it?
In what way?
Yeah, in what way? Because it's been doing this weird thing where it crackles sometimes. So describe the sensation. Because we thought the crackling was only on Elgato recordings. But if it's on the streams too, then it might be something to do with the microphone and not the Elgato.
Pablo Fowler says that the small hiccups might be the stream catching up to live. Let us know,
so.
let us know.
Yeah, I hope so, because these mics have always been super good up to this point. I need to get the chat on my side so I can see what people are saying.
Sounds like half-second gaps. Well, I don't know why then.
Half-second gap. That's so strange. Oh, Bertie, you got a certificate. Congratulations.
I'm just gonna go and look at the live dashboard.
You go and have a listen to the stream. Oh, good morning, Habbo. Let me pop this chat out so that my mouse is not very good. There we go.
Great. It's telling me updates from the stream from the time I've just logged to it. It does say it's healthy though, so.
Well, it doesn't seem to be affecting your microphone, so I think must be something with my microphone. I can't tell if it's just because you're not talking as much though.
I'm not sure.
Aside from roller coasters, you go on a ton of roller coasters.
Yeah, so I don't know what action. This is just a warm-up drawing. What sort of action do you reckon I should try and animate in there?
What does your heart say?
Have your heart be true? I'm not sure. Hey, I'm not.
Have your heart be true. Tell you what to do. Draw it like you want to. Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is the music today, by the way?
Yeah, I just have it on headphones.
Hey guys, can you hear the music? Is it hearable? Let us know. I'm always worried it's too low. So creaky, Mike.
Yeah, I'm the
Creaky
creak.
old man. Cool, music is fine. That's awesome. Oh, more variety music-wise. 30. Yeah, musky. Awesome.
Cool. Good to know. Good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know.
TBG. Yo, what up?
You made your own song. Does it have lyrics or is it just an instrumental?
Last night, Jordan and you defeated an alien invasion in Terraria, and the noise I made sounded like them. It's pretty good.
Okay. The doodle done.
Whoa, the doodle done.
The doodle done.
It looks so fluid, Mike.
You quiet you.
It does look great though. Instrumental. Oh, that's cool. I would like very much to write some songs. But you know, life keeps getting in the way.
Life finds a way.
So Mike and I have another project that I'm excited to work on the morning streams.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to finish this up and finish Samantha up as well, so we can get to the next thing we want to do. Because it's a bigger project, but I think it'll be helpful for people who want to make their own massive projects, because they'll get to see the entire harrowing experience of us trying to plan it.
The harrowing experience. Why is it gonna be why is it gonna be harrowing?
It might be fine, but
it might be
projects
fine.
are sometimes kind of stressful.
You're gonna harrow me, bro.
No, not any more than I already do.
Harrow.
Harrow bro.
Harrow me, bro. It might be fine.
It might be fine.
Yeah, you were talking about that you wanted to do the planning and the organization on stream as well, to show that part of getting organized to do an animation.
That's a really important part of getting yourself ready to do it.
Can sometimes be a preventative part for people who want to do something a little bit more ambitious.
How come?
Because they don't know where to begin or how to keep themselves on track.
Well, this is what that's for.
Yeah,
like,
that's
the point.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were saying the spreadsheeting was a preventative part.
It's like an anti-preventative part.
Yeah. It's part to make sure that you can hopefully follow through on it.
Which is important in animation. Because it's one of the...
It's one of the animation principles.
Yeah. Maybe I should try and do an animation that's not a full figure. Or maybe I should go for a full figure anyway.
Wow, what is happening with my tablet? Oh.
I'll learn more from a full figure, I think.
Bertie is greatly enjoying the music. Pal says, follow through. Lol, I was anticipating that joke.
Solid. We're just trying to draw the jokes.
I thought you were going to go for solid drawing then.
It is.
Oh. You just split it into two
I did.
parts across the... I see.
I was like, wow, guys, making animation jokes? We don't do that here. Yeah. Disgusting. There are many things we do here on the stream.
I forgot that Hardik didn't find them very appealing. Because appeal!
Oh, I got it. I got it before you shouted it.
Shit. I was thinking the other day about the great animation puns that have yet to be made by us. And I was thinking about how time and space needs to be incorporated into more animation jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Traveling through time and space, but making it an animation joke instead. But I couldn't think of how to format that into an animation joke. But I was thinking it would make a good one.
It would be. I came up with a joke.
Go on.
Well, it's not so much a joke.
Okay.
Because I don't make up jokes.
Don't you?
But I was saying to you, do you think the first sentient AI will be male, female, or non-binary?
See, that's a joke.
It is.
I thought that was a good joke. It made me laugh.
That's a,
you know, because
that's a computing joke.
Because computers thinking binary. Bah.
Bah.
Lord Moldyport. Bertie, that is excellent. That is a high caliber joke. I bet you are hard pressed to come up with that. Because grapes are pressed to make wine.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice.
Thanks. Nice to receive. You know, the next season of Haikyuu's out.
Like now?
Well, I think it aired last week sometime, so Crunchyroll should have it.
Boys.
It's a different animation director and a different animation team. So I have to keep our fingers crossed.
It's like my favorite sports anime. It's my only sports anime that I've watched.
Mine too. I watched one about fencing once. What do you call it? The fencing where you wear basket helmets and you fight with staffs or sticks rather than kendo.
Gladiators.
Kendo is what I was looking for.
And little gladiators. Yeah, I think it is Kendo.
It is.
Because there's called Kendo Star. Sometimes.
I wasn't as
over
into
here.
that one though. I heard it was really good, so I bought it. Like I bought the entire season, just like thinking, oh, this is meant to be super good, so I'm sure I'll like it. And then I was actually pretty bored by it. I wasn't that into it.
Hardik, you should absolutely watch Haikyuu. TBG, you too.
Yes, you should. You should watch Haikyuu. It's one of my favorites. There's one I want to watch with you, Mike. That's come out recently.
Beastars.
Yeah, I'll watch Beastars with you, but also, there's one called Hands Off Something. Is it Kenzuken or something? It's something.
Oh, Aizuken?
Hands Off Something. And it's about a bunch of girls who want to make anime.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing.
Yeah, I want to watch it with you.
Cool. It looks like it's going to give me all the feels.
Seemingly, it's the return of a director that's not done something in a while. Yuasa.
Oh, really? Ah, that's awesome.
Either it's their first return to TV in a while, or like a series if they've been doing films, or like they've just been caught up somewhere.
Awesome. Tip will know what else they've done. Yeah. Getting on the stream, getting on the stream.
Oh. That was like a part of your song. That was just
what
me
was it?
reacting to
You
something.
realize something. You're like, oh.
Ah.
Oh.
No. That's why I had to clarify. I knew that you had misinterpreted it because I knew you'd stop singing to like hear what I reacted to, but I was reacting to you.
I like it. It was on beat and good. Is my mic still being weird, by the way, guys? Or is it alright? Or is it alright? Yeah, Aizuken. Hello, quacking animation.
Hello.
The mic's doing this thing on and off. That's so weird. We'll have to listen back to the stream and hear what it was doing.
Check the cable into your microphone and I'll check the USB.
Just my mic though, right guys? Not mics, just mine. Oh, mics is a tad glitchy. Huh. The only way to describe it properly is blipping.
Maybe it's...
We've had so many technical difficulties over the last 2 weeks, guys, you'll believe it.
I don't know whether it's the... Is it happening on Twitch and on YouTube?
Oh, hello, the bird brain. It's cool to see you here. I enjoy your Harmony animation tutorials greatly.
Hello.
We were just looking at the one where you get to shift palettes the other day. I think we're going to use it for our latest animation project. It looks so useful. Oh no. I hate when I accidentally press the Windows key instead of Shift. It's on Twitch, okay. It sounds like it's skipping audio input in very short bursts. Wow. But the music's fine.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to know. Is it also skipping the music? And Hardik says he's been on YouTube and haven't noticed anything.
Quacky Animation says it's happening on YouTube from time to time.
Okay. I don't know how to fix that. But it's not happening to the music. Okay.
Only the microphone. It could be something as simple as rebooting Audio Banana.
It could be something as simple as closing Audio Banana.
Is it not meant to be open?
Well, we don't need it for streaming.
Not on mine? Really? I thought mine was the problem to begin with. This is really odd. We've got gremlins! Gremlins in the stream!
I closed Voice Meter Banana just in case.
Damn, I didn't realise I got the right fruit.
Yeah, India calls it like melon and pineapple and whatever all the time.
I try to always call it the wrong thing, and I accidentally called it the right thing. I chose the right fruit. Should have said audio apple instead or something.
Should have. You failed me.
I did.
Well, we'll just continue as if it's all good. No point making the content be about it too. Alright, you can suggest me a motion. I want to do a motion with like a life drawing figure doing a move.
You can dance if you want to.
I mean, there's the potential that
I
could take some of the footage from this croquet cafe and then just animate the frames as a study. That could be useful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might be able to get away with it. We'll see. Like, I'm just seeing there's some blips in this walk cycle, and I'm wondering if we can get away with it. Let's ink the dude.
Do I want to do something fast-paced or slow motion, or either one? Slow motion. Probably slow motion.
The dude in this comic doesn't have a hood up, does he?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Have you?
Yeah, like I've seen a lot of panels from it too. It's just that this figure looks like it's wearing a hood.
It might be because Declan did the cover before the book had been drawn.
So I'm just checking that I'm not misinterpreting the lines.
Gotcha. you're going to do it off that pose, maybe you can make them do a stretch backwards and fall into a tired, exhausted pose. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds cool. I don't know why I'm looking for like a super burst of... I'm kind of indecisive. I know kind of the feel of what I want, but I think I'm intimidated.
Your problem is indecisiveness.
My problem is indecisiveness.
So you should just go for something.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be an animation.
It just has to be something that you have fun doing. So are we doing any cons or talks this year? Not as far as I know. I've actually tried to kind of clear the schedule of cons for this year in terms of us actually tabling. We might go to a couple just to go and see them and be with people and say hi to people. But last year we spent a lot of time preparing for cons and it got a bit stressful trying to deal with all the work that we had on at the same time. So this year I've been like, no cons unless we have something we really want to show at a con.
Which includes Thought Bubble. I don't think we'll be tabling at Thought Bubble.
But I think we're still planning to go.
Yeah.
But just to actually go and experience it and see everyone else's stuff this time. Night night TBG. Yeah, Hardik, I hear you. I hear you, man. Especially when I'm doing super cool stuff and you see them doing super cool stuff and it makes you really excited to do like super cool stuff too. And you're like, oh no, I want to be doing something like that. But the reason that you're doing the idea you're doing at the minute is you saw someone else do something cool and you were like, I want to do that. So hard to stay focused. There's so many things that you could be practicing or trying or doing. So many different ways to animate.
I wish when you split it, it did make a copy. But it's kind of useful. What the audio glitching sounds like? Sounds exactly like scrubbing through audio on a timeline. Okay. Sounds like maybe it's being... Sounds like it's maybe being uploaded. But not in the right speed. Oh, that was too much move. Too many move. I wonder if I can download this. Oh! I can.
Yeah, it's like when you're doing
please don't tank the stream.
It's like when you're doing an illustration and you're like, oh, I want to try watercolors, but also I've seen someone like ink really well on Photoshop, so I want to try that. But also I've seen this really cool palette technique that someone did where they select a palette and paint in black and white and then they look at the colors afterwards. But then I've also seen like this really cool style that people do where they have like consistent line weighting and flat colors inside. Oh, but then I've also seen this and it's like each picture takes you like 5 to 8 hours to do. And you just want to do everything all the time.
I think I'm gonna do a study rather than trying to run before I can walk.
Just go for it, dude. Just do it. Don't worry about running before you walk. Do the animation and have fun.
I'm doing it, but I'm doing it like a figure drawing rotoscope by eye.
What does that mean?
It means I'm I'm rotoscoping the motion by drawing the figure in each of the frames. So I'm doing life drawing, but like straight ahead sort of animation life drawing, rather than inventing the motion.
You've got someone doing a motion and you're drawing it.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not just because you're scared to just animate it?
I'm a little scared to just animate
do it.
But I think this would be useful. Useful.
Hmm.
Come on, music. Keep going. Oh, did you hit the end? You did. Cool. All right, next up, Jablinski.
Jablinski. Jables.
I really like this one. When it plays. Do a yawn study, Doig. I think what you need is reference. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. Play. There we go. Do. Does QuickTime have a thing where you can skip backward and forward in frames?
Yes.
What are the keys?
I think it's back and forward. It's just your arrows.
It is not.
Try Are you sure? Try the Toon Boom keys then, which are the pointed brackets or comma and full stop.
Nope.
Have you clicked on it?
Yeah.
And you've tried the arrow keys?
Yeah. Up, down, maybe? No.
That's really weird because mine does.
Maybe I have an old version of QuickTime?
Maybe?
Well, I'll just open it with something else.
Your lecturer says nobody does 2D animation. Are you serious? Who's your lecturer? They obviously don't have a clue about animation if that's what they think. 2D animation is a massive industry, especially in Japan. It's extremely popular in the West as well with kids' TV.
Have they seen television, commercials, films?
That's really strange. I wonder why they think that.
By nobody, they probably mean larger studios.
But larger studios do.
Larger studios do.
Loads of larger studios do. The Line Animation or Golden Wolf in London.
Yeah,
both of those are London-based studios. You know, Titmouse in America. Powerhouse in America.
Your lecturer needs to get out of their resentful past.
Is your lecturer an animator though? Don't mention animated them, they'll lose it. But anime is just the word for animation in Japan. Klaus just got Oscar nomination. Yeah! That's awesome. Go Klaus. That's true. Spar Studios as well in Madrid. I mean, there are a ton of them. I'm only naming like a couple, but there's so many. Yeah, Disney Pixar, the one animation studio.
Okay, VLC player doesn't give me like the next frame.
And even with Pixar and Disney, even if they were the only animation studio in the world, 2D animation is still essential to their pipeline. They animate the characters in 2D before they animate them in 3D.
It's a fear-based mechanic. It's like, well, we have to make sure that you get jobs, and we know that there's more jobs comparatively in 3D.
There's not though. There aren't.
I know. 10 years ago, it might have been more of a
with the
slant, but
the Toy Story boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. My animation lecturer wasn't an animator either. It's pretty common. It's difficult to get good animation lecturers. Not that I'm saying that your teacher is bad. They might be, really good apart from that one opinion. But it seems like most of the really good animators tend to gravitate towards the schools that are really well known for animation. The really expensive ones. And who can blame them? They get paid properly there, and they know everyone who goes to school is serious about animation. Yeah, Kitbull was so cool. Hiya, Trailbotic. Red Turtle, that was the one that Mike fell asleep in.
For context, we'd been going around CTN for hours and up like really early to get like our tickets and stuff. So don't throw me under the bus like that.
I'm not. It was adorable.
It's a really weird film to
to wake up halfway through.
To keep waking up and seeing and like falling asleep again. It's not. There's
That film goes places. At the same time, doesn't go many places.
Don't judge me based on that.
I still can't believe that. Your animation lecturer in your ice college used to say, professional animators use PowerPoint to animate, so we must learn it properly. They do not use Why do they think
they might make a pitch with PowerPoint like everyone else does?
I mean, maybe they use PowerPoint more in India. I don't know.
I hope not.
Probably not though.
It's like it's like the elderly artist who uses spreadsheets to do art.
It's like saying that you can only draw in ASCII. And that's the way professional artists do it. It's just not designed for that, man. No. It's not. Oh, any tips on storyboarding? You're doing that for your graded unit and you have no idea what a good process would be. Yeah! Anyone in the chat, please chip in as well if you have advice or ideas. I would say thumbnailing is your best friend when you're storyboarding. Because when I storyboard, I get a bit frozen because of the amount of different things I could do with the shots, and I get worried I'm not choosing the best one for that mood or idea or story. And so it's really easy to get frozen and sit there not boarding anything because you're worried that you're not boarding the right thing. That's why thumbnails are so great, because thumbnail sketches are really small, really fast sketches that you do, and they can be messy and they can be on scraps of paper or in a little book. I have a little book I keep my my storyboard thumbnails in, and you can board out entire sequences in like 10 minutes just to try them out and see what you like and what you feel like. Just not being, you know, on the final program or paper or book that you're going to use to do the storyboards can really loosen you up. So I'd say definitely a thumbnail. Do super small sketches to try out ideas if you're unsure. If you have a very clear idea of what you want, you can just get straight in. But if you want to try out some stuff, keep it very loose. Keep it very small. And when you come to do your final storyboards as well, you can keep that quite loose on your first pass. Don't worry about trying to get super final looking images first go.
Yeah, you're first trying to get the ideas down.
Yeah.
Then you try and clarify those ideas when you can trust them, when you rely on them.
Mm-hmm. I think Tip has been doing a lot of storyboarding lately.
Yeah?
If she's still here.
Tib's advice would be to shut off your internet for a week.
Yeah, go to Australia for a week.
Don't try and watch something while you're boarding.
Yes, boarding requires concentration.
Yeah.
The most you should have on is mood music, if not silence. Yeah, sometimes you leave some of the boards just as thumbnails. It's true. I have in the past, the past being like a couple of months ago, just taken a photo on my phone of a really, really rough sketch I've done, and then just used that as a storyboard panel. Because I've been like, well, I've captured the mood and the expression there so much better than I have trying to draw it. So I'm just going to use the original drawing. Oh, I also need to finish my storyboard classes from Steve Ann. I signed up for his action storyboarding workshop ages ago, and I couldn't get it done. It was years ago. I couldn't get it done in time because I was doing Girl in the Glim simultaneously.
I remember.
I always just have way too much on for personal study, and it sucks.
So taking that to heart, I'm going to thumbnail this motion out more than trying to draw every frame perfect.
But what you're doing is more very loose sketching and thumbnailing. Eileen! Good morning!
Hey there.
How's it going? How's everything with you? Speaking of teachers, Eileen is a teacher. A good teacher. I don't know if you have any advice for storyboarding, Eileen. You've come at exactly the right time. A terrible one. I don't think you could be a terrible teacher if you tried, Aline. Professor Ruler. What does that mean? I'm scared. This is one of my favourite tracks on this playlist. So happy.
It suits you, your personality, I think.
Oh, friends, give me strength today. There's so much I need to finish. I'm so worried and stressed about deadlines.
Okay. Let's have the shape of the hair.
Come on.
Come on.
Sorry, my tablet wasn't responding.
Oh, it's and that might be like my single most pet peeve is like when you want to make a mark and draw it and your tablet is just like, nah.
Not today. Not happening today, skipper.
You build up a certain like momentum and rhythm in drawing, and like if something impedes that, then it throws you off.
Yeah. Well, this has been my life for the past 2 weeks.
This is the song they play when they want winners at the Oscars to stop talking. I want to thank everyone that I worked with. I want to thank everyone that I will work with. I want to thank everyone who believed.
Thank you, Bertie. I appreciate it.
Halbro says, don't think of them as deadlines, India. Call them lifelines, because your life is on the line. Smiley face.
Thanks
Wait.
so much. Thanks, pal. Ah, thanks, pal.
Sharks. Shiga. Chicka chicka. What sort of archetypal character would you be in a noir film, India?
Lucy.
You'd be a floozy.
I'd be a hard-boiled detective. By which I mean I'd be an egg.
You'd be an egg.
Yeah, it's just cracking me up, she.
I'd be the piano player that gets shot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Pretty good role. You guys recognise my Gumshoe impression. I'm so happy.
Is Gumshoe a particular thing or is it a style?
Oh, Gumshoe is a character. You've seen the Phoenix Wright Let's Plays on Game Grumps, right?
Yes.
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, pal! I love Aaron's voice for him. So good.
I thought you were just trying to do like noir gangster. You are pretty good at voices when you do them.
I'm not, but I want to practice and get good at them. Because whenever I do them and I'm like, oh, it's not as good as I wanted it to be in my head, I'm like, I could practice this. Practice this and become good.
There's certain ones that you rely on in Let's Plays, but
how could you say that to me?
Not like that.
How could you call me out so
that
hard?
you have used multiple times, but they're really good and strong. One of them is your how to put this, like hofty librarian voice.
Yeah. I like the voice that I did for Leon in Pokemon Sword.
No.
I love that voice. It's so good. Oh man, really? You don't like it? I love it.
Your delivery is so stretched out though, and he always says something really inane, like I'm the unbeatable, I'm the champion.
Yeah, I like my Donut Wolf voice. I think I should make a comeback at some point in this Let's Play. I like my Donut Wolf voice.
Yeah, me too. Donut. I can't do it.
I'm scared of doing it now in case I can't do it anymore, and that'll make me sad.
It's that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically what's his name? Yeah, boo boo. What's his name? Yogi. That's it. Yogi Bear. Basically Yogi Bear.
Yeah. No one ever saw that animated insert that we put into our Let's Play.
They did. Some people did.
Did they?
Yeah. When we did the Night in the Woods Let's Play, we actually animated a little bit in the gameplay itself where Donut Wolf is revealed to be the bad guy. And no one noticed we did it. And we put like a day and a half into making it. And no one saw it. But one day someone will, and they'll be so surprised and delighted about seeing suddenly the game do something completely different.
No one's ever gonna see it.
Because we kept it like to the game aesthetics and everything and tried to really tie it in so it looked supernatural. I love how angsty and edgy this song is. It is so well. That's the problem, isn't it? We made it look too much like it was part of the game. We should probably just timestamp it for you guys so you don't have to like troll through the episode looking for it.
I'll do it now.
It's near the end.
I shouldn't be doing this now.
It does.
I won't do this now. I'll do it later.
Yeah. It's near the end, so it does contain spoilers for the game as well. So.
That is also true.
Yes, that's one of the things I really like out of Ben's edits. In the Game Grumps episodes now, Ben put in edits that are really well disguised to the game itself. The Phoenix Wright ones are some of my favourite. Sometimes you look at the dialogue options and there's just something in there, like smell feet, and you're like, wait a minute, that's okay. There's some great ones where he's edited characters in cutscenes wearing NSP t-shirts. It's really good. Some classy edits. They put boobies in Mario Maker 2. What?
Oh, this is the rap.
Yo. What a... Go to my porch. Light the torch. Man, I'm so good at rapping.
Love is love. Love is love. Bendo with the switch again. Boy deliver like he heffing. Grow with digits, give him estimates. Summer sauce for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby. LABB been the team.
This is our theme song.
my goodness.
Hell
yeah.
Got a bag, not a hands in the business for my hand. It's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I've been playing with the minutes that they been should have gave.
In one of the feelings right at he edited one of the cops watching Simpsons smut on his monitor.
If I ever wanna dip, then I'm brink with the blade and I'm brinking a blink on the brink of some dumb shit. Watch how I move.
Man, I wish I had enough time to edit that I could put cool stuff like that in our episodes. I always want to do really good edits, but when I come to edit the episode, it's often a like, I have an hour to do this, and then I have to do work.
Yeah. We put up an animation recently and realized that people actually watch it on our channel rather than their Let's Plays.
You keep saying we realise, but I've been telling you this for like the past year and a half.
I realized we should put up more animations. Yeah, bro.
Hey, bro.
Little Quack got themselves 500 views.
Little Quack would destroy you if it could. It's a powerful bird. Don't underestimate it.
Don't underestimate the Quack.
The Quack is trapped behind a screen forever.
Do you reckon you'll ever animate more Quack?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like a one-time character. It was really fun to animate.
Fair enough. I agree, Doig. Get those anims in separate for full appreciation.
Yeah.
What separate?
As in, we have Quack on the progress streams. We have the Night in the Woods animation on the end of Night in the Woods.
Oh, right, okay.
We have Quick Quest animation, but only on the beginning of Quick Quest episode. I think Verti's saying upload them as their own thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what we'll do from now on is we'll separate out the animation from the process as well. Yeah. Because not everyone wants to watch the process. In fact, I was looking at the stats for our most viewed videos, which is the Taz animated and the Night in the Woods. And the average view length is not the process.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's just, I guess it just feels like the process video is so short that it feels strange to upload a really short process video for it. But
I think you can sandwich the animation in a process video. You could do the same thing, but like actually just do a separate upload that is just the animation.
Yeah. Alright, now ladies. I see you, Trail. Have a great day. I did not see the TikTok animation you posted in Pegbar. Unless it's one that I saw. Because I saw a TikTok the other day.
You saw one of them TikToks.
I saw one of the TikToks that they do. It
the
might
kids
be
do.
the same one. Because I'm sure there's only like 10 of them, right? So, it's one where someone has taken a dance the characters does in Finn and... Is it Ferg? Finn and Jake?
Wait.
No?
Is it the frog one that is Frog from Chrono Trigger? Because isn't that Greg Zilla's?
It's not the one I did then. Not that I did, that I saw. I didn't do any TikToks. The one I saw was someone in real life recreating an animated dance, and it was great because I had to manipulate their body in impossible ways.
Oh, that
I shared it on my Twitter. You probably saw it, right?
Yeah, I remember that one. They were trying to like ape a dance from an animated series or something.
Yeah.
That made you chuckle?
It's so good. It's so good. Alright, I'll check it out. Have to be after the stream though. What time did we start streaming, like?
Like 8, I think.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta check. Because my alarm did not go off this morning, unfortunately. I put my phone on charge and was like, awesome, now we're set up. And then I woke up, my phone was not on charge because the wall plug wasn't turned on. So I turned the wall plug on. And then my phone came on and I was like, oh cool, we have another 5 minutes. We can just like doze for 5 minutes and then the alarm will go off, and then the alarm didn't go off even though my phone was on. I was like, gosh darn it.
India.
Wait.
I checked with you last. I was like, you got an alarm on? You were like, yep.
Yeah, well the alarm was on. It was on. It just didn't go. I think because the sound was probably turned down on my phone.
I heard the alarm this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't.
It went, is that the alarm? And you're like, shh, we can go to sleep again. I'm like, I
don't think you did hear it then, because when you asked me that, it was when my phone first turned on.
Oh, maybe.
Which was why I was like, we have 5 minutes.
And all I remember is you handing me Jipu.
Yeah.
Per Jipu.
Why?
Because I found him on the floor. I must have thrown him.
You must have thrown him then.
Jipu's our teddy bear.
He's great.
He's best. Oh, he's so good.
Yeah.
He's such a good teddy bear. He's the exact...
He's superior.
To what? Yeah, well, yeah. He's the exact size and shape for...
Did Doig just say I shagged with you last night? Don't think so.
No. I wouldn't use such vulgar language.
I boofed with you last night.
Knocked boots.
Ah, to boof.
To boof or not to boof? That is the eternal question. No, I think I said I asked you or I checked with you. You're just hearing what you want to hear, Emlet.
Such a dirty mind. Pretty sure it's the popular gif of Jipu aggressively snapping a pair of scissors. There might well be. It's a real Akuma bear.
We got it before it was cool.
We got it before we knew what real Akuma was.
India one-shot won him out of a claw machine in Akihabara.
I'm just that good.
She only played one claw machine and one Jipu.
Only needed to play one.
Yep.
That's my secret. Play to win.
And that's not the first time that you've done that.
No.
I've seen you play 2 claw machines.
Yeah.
And you won both times.
First time. Work hard, claw hard.
You probably just saw the size of Jipu's head though, and you were like, I'll grab that.
No, I look for techniques though, I do. So, Jipu was lying in such a way where I was like, if I can put the claw down at exactly the right moment, then it will go in between his arm and his head.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that when the claw loosens, which it will do because it's a scam, it will be rain caught on there anyway.
Yeah.
And I managed to nail getting it in the right place. Lucky Claw. Hands off me, Lucky Claws.
What's this? Saucy things? What? How?
The saucy conversation in the peg bar
You got to see the saucy combo from the peg bar last night.
about boobs.
Yeah. Yeah, we talking about boobs. I was asking someone who was bi whether male nipples were as sexy as female nipples, and they were like, nah. I was like, alright.
They're not presented in a sexy way. Like, society doesn't see them as sexy. People are kind of not raised to think they're anything special. They're as magical as the female nipple. God darn it! Ah!
Indeed.
Mm.
Bah, bah, bah.
I like how Bo was like, I have a pair. It's weird. A weird situation. Oh, my mic is cutting now. During the most important conversation. During the boob conversation, no less. I have no clue what's going on with our stream. Maybe we're just not allowed to stream anymore.
Maybe.
Fate's decided.
I should put onion skinning on.
Should you?
Oh, yeah.
Like, Ricky, you're unsure.
Not that it's all that useful. Onion skin
This
settings.
is great for tweeting, but not so great for actually animating.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. At least that's what I find. That's my personal preference. Yeah, Emlet says, but the whole idea of your social perception being altered if you post stuff on Twitter is interesting.
Or people's perception of you, maybe. Oh, this is... I don't like onion skinning. It slows the pen things down. I make strokes by you.
So you got another Boilerman today?
Collecting them. It's in the cupboard. Yeah, we keep having boiler plumbers turn up and be like, I'm here for a boiler. And it's like, no, you're not.
Well,
It's
you
already-
are, but it's fine. We've had at least 3 of guys check it in the last week.
There's been two of them. Don't
I was
exaggerate.
just joking, just exaggerating for comedic effect, because it feels like a lot of them.
Yeah. We've had 2 of them, but one each morning. And the one yesterday that we weren't expecting, like, had keys to the apartment and just
opened
opened
the
it
door
and went,
hello?
hello! And we're like, why is that echoing around our apartment?
Yeah, at like 9 in the morning as well. We were in bed and he opened the door to the apartment.
We were asleep. Not cool.
Dude, just
Not cool.
knock.
He might have already knocked, to be
He
fair.
hadn't. I would have woken up if he'd knocked.
Okay, fair.
Like, our bedroom is right next to the front door.
Yeah.
Mike and I decided that Twitter, that That boiler men must be spawning somewhere nearby.
And it's kind of, I was saying that it's kind of like when in Skyrim, if you accidentally kill like one of the quest givers, then your quest chain sort of ends abruptly. It's kind of like that, but with their boiler, it's already been replaced. So they get here and they're like, here to replace your boiler. It's like, oh, it's new though. Oh, I'm gonna check anyway. Just pressing A on the boiler, like, need to fix. Do not get reward without fix. I even said to him, like, oh, there was someone here yesterday and they told us that it must have been fixed at the end of last year, and that it's on the list but it shouldn't be. And the guy like looked at me confused for a second and went, can I check? And I'm like,
fine.
Yeah, but dude, if you're gonna give us a new boiler for free, I'm not gonna like stop you. I let the last guy in knowing full well that the boiler had been replaced. I'm trying to save you some stairs, bruh.
Yeah, we're not trying to pull a fast one on you. It's like, there's no advantage to us if our boiler doesn't work.
Yeah. The greatest con.
Was
topping
us
yourself
being
out of free stuff.
They have daily goals that hit their job, maybe. You think there would be some kind of roster where they have the different apartments on it, and if someone's checked it, they can tick it off?
What's really funny is they have all their equipment in a shopping trolley.
Did they?
Yeah.
That feels so, like, unprofessional.
Yeah, so they just sort of turn up with a shopping trolley full of shit. You're just like, hi. Because we live in an apartment block, so they're like, it's not like they're still outside or anything. They've like brought this shopping trolley in. Like, the guy that came the first day took out a wooden step ladder. I don't know. What's he gonna do? I guess boilers are high on the wall.
Oh, yeah, I mean, how short was he?
My height?
Probably didn't need that.
No.
I just feel like there must be like 50 boilermen all just milling about outside the apartment who have come to try and fix it, but then haven't been able to, and so they're just like, well, what do we do now?
Yeah, they can't parse the logic. It's like, is the boiler fixed? Yes. Did you fix it? No.
Boilermen, they need you and can't help them. Our boiler's fine.
Oh yeah, there's a whole team of people checking for leaks. While Birdie was here.
And they kept coming back. Again, without telling us. They just kept knocking on the door at like 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
And Verti was staying with us upstairs, and they were like, we need to go into the kitchen now. And there'd be like 5 dudes just like, here we go. We didn't tell you we were coming, but we're here now and you can't turn us away, so... If only they just like warned us before they arrived.
With like smoke signals or something. Oh, don't do the little dots thing.
Oh,
Don't
it's
do the little loading dots.
doubling my voice. I think that's probably just because I'm being really loud. So probably Mike's mic is picking me up as well as my own mic.
There we go. I'll shield my mic with my head.
You have to defend against my yelling.
I don't. Come on. Come on.
Come out.
Oh, wow. Dropping an H on her head, I guess.
Nice.
Don't you?
Be a hologram.
A tiger hologram.
That was
A red dwarf joke. I know.
For those, all you All you youngins out there who don't know.
It took me ages to watch Red Dwarf.
Me too, actually. It was worth it though.
Like ages after it originally aired type scenario.
Who's your favorite character?
Craig Charles.
Character, not actor.
I don't remember his name.
Okay, well, who is he?
His character name. Oh, he's the main guy.
The main guy is in the one with
Not
like
the
dreadlocks.
Yes.
Not the hologram.
Not the hologram.
Is it Lister?
Lister. Yeah, it's Lister.
What's the hologram called? What's his name? There's a whole song with his name. That song's amazing. I've never laughed so hard.
I can't believe I've forgotten his name.
Yeah, what is it?
The robot's good too.
You rode the Superman roller coaster twice. That's cool. Where did you go for the roller coasters? I meant to ask. I don't think I ever did. Having a nice and relaxing time. Doig swift, coming in the morning, straight to your screen. Have a good breakfast time.
We're gonna wake up with Doig and Swift. We're gonna animate the things they.
Go to the gym and lift. Get
Thanks.
swole.
Get swole. Oh man, I'm imagining a swole Swift now. You'd be like a tiny tank
Yeah,
full of murder.
yeah. That is exactly what I would be. I mean, keeping your mouth closed means that no bugs will fly in, Bertie. That's probably a good call. No bugs. Thank you, Andy. So jazzy.
We should make a theme song that plays.
No. I just won't be able to decide on one. There are so many that we could have.
Oh, you should sing some of the Pokemon theme song.
Oh yeah, because we're doing the Pokemon Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
We don't know how long it's going to be. We've only recorded 7 episodes, so we have no clue.
You don't tell them how many episodes there are.
We've only recorded 1 episode, so we don't know how long it's going to last for. But we're trying to think of, we have a little jingle at the start of every Let's Play. We're trying to think of what to do for the Pokemon one. And we had several options. We have Doig and Swift, 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 do Pokemon, Doig and Swift, Doig and Swift. That's a Pokemon tune. And we also have the option of Doig and Swift, play Pokemon Sword,
Pokemon Sword.
da da da. And we also have Doig and Swift, play Pokemon Sword. do 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 do.
To play the game is their real test.
And make it super hard. Doop. But yeah, we don't know which one to go with.
Apparently there's an equilibrium you keep when you scream when you're moving at high speed.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Is that why people scream on roller coasters?
I thought it was just because they were having fun.
I'm just silent like death. Roller coaster.
That's amazing. Do you like roller coasters, Mike?
Yeah. Do you, India?
No.
India doesn't like going fast.
Do. I like
Wait.
to be the one going fast, not the thing I'm in.
You never... Okay, let's break this down a little bit.
Break it down.
You like going fast,
I
but you don't like roller coasters.
no.
You don't like cars
Nope.
or buses
Nope.
or planes.
Nope. Or boats.
And you don't like running.
It's tiring. You know what I do like?
Falling off high buildings?
Roller skating.
Okay, yeah, you like going fast when you're roller skating. That's true. You found your loopy hole.
You know what else I like? Go-karts.
Oh, okay, we figured it out. You like things where you're driving.
Yeah.
So if you were flying a plane,
I'd like that.
okay, you just don't like losing control.
No, I don't like being in a tin box that could explode, and I have nothing that I can do about it.
Okay, figure it out then.
There's no way for me to save myself or the situation if anything goes wrong.
Okay, so you don't mind the movement so much as the impending sense of doom.
Yeah. I'm not
Gotcha.
scared of flying, I'm scared of hitting the ground
You're
really
just-
fast.
You're scared of abruptly stopping flying.
Yes.
Okay.
And cars make me car sick. But they probably wouldn't if I were driving.
Cool.
And you liked rolling around at the speed of sound.
True fact.
Yes.
I need to stop.
And you're on roller skate. I'm speed. Yeah, Sonic does just stand on Tails' plane. Does he like it though is the question, or is that his only option? Sometimes Sonic flies a plane.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't think
When?
that's canon in my head.
When does he fly the plane?
When he plays Tails in Sonic 2.
Oh.
I don't know if
Oh.
you've played the end of Sonic 2, Mike.
No.
Well, spoilers for the end of Sonic 2. But you end up falling through the air. About to die. And who should swoop down and rescue you but your best friend Tails in his plane?
Right.
You can play that game as only Tails.
Right.
Can you imagine how sad the ending would be if Tails was falling through the air and just no one came? No one came to save him.
But Tails can fly, so.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
Doesn't appear like he can in that cutscene. He's just falling. Like, Tails, save yourself!
no, my best friend Sonic will save me.
Tails died of sadness.
Do you hate Tails?
I love Tails.
Do you hate Miles per hour?
Oh, I love him.
Do you actually genuinely dislike Shadow?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm apologising to all the people who like Shadow.
But he got.
You're
he's-
still perfectly within your rights to like him. I just don't. Tails fell, but nobody came. It's so sad. The thing is, Tails' cutscene does go on for much longer than Sonic's.
Really?
Yeah, like Sonic falls through the air for like 10 seconds or something. Tails flies through the air for like a good 30. You're like, is anyone coming?
Why is that?
I don't know.
That seems purposeful.
I don't know. But I was like, is Tails gonna be okay?
I think your memory of it is distorted.
I don't know.
It has to be the same.
Check it out so you can see.
Unless the developers were like, this will confuse them.
So I don't think Sonic can really fly the plane. I think they just had to do that because they didn't have an option. Although they could have just made Tails fly. But, you know, there you go. I don't think...
There'd be less drama. Well, is he knocked unconscious? Is Sonic unconscious? Or
Nope.
is he flail?
He doesn't flail, he just does his... You know the animation
I
when they are on top of like an air vent or something?
All right,
And
yeah.
they rotate in the air with their
Yeah.
arms out. That's the animation. that they use.
Maybe Sonic spends the first 20 seconds trying to work out how to fly the plane.
Yeah, he's like, how do I work this? Tails isn't using his tails.
Imagine if Tails built planes to work based on his tails, so like he could
So he sticks his butt through the front of the plane, and the propeller is his tail.
I didn't mean it as one to one as that, but like
he sticks out his arms,
almost
and
like
they're the wings.
almost like Flintstone style.
I like to think that's what Sonic does with his cars in a Sonic racing game.
He's just got no bottom to them, and he's just running.
Yeah, I know that's not true.
That would be great. And he'd be cheating. He'd be cheating if he did that.
Yeah, in my head, Sonic is in a car to even the odds between him and the others.
In your head.
Yeah. No one's ever confirmed it officially, but that is the reason in my head. Because Sonic Racing happened, and then Sonic and all his friends were like, well, we should have really expected what happened to happen. Maybe next time we'll all use cars.
And they all had lemonade.
The end.
Like, all his friends decided that they would build and use automobiles in order to even the chances.
Yeah, a Sonic Bible is what I live my life by. Thou shalt go fast.
Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's speed.
And lo, 'twas said, it doesn't matter now what happens. We must never give up the fight. Thou shalt have thine own style, which thou shalt not change.
Thou shalt care for your chow. And not throw them at walls.
I'm looking forward to playing Sonic Adventure with you and raising a chow.
It's gonna be evil.
Why? Are you going to hit it?
Yeah.
Don't hit it.
Hit the chow.
Don't hit it.
Kick the baby.
I'll kick you if you hit it. Anything that happens to the chow will happen to you in real life.
That's not fair.
No, that's extremely fair.
That's not fair.
It is. Do to others as you would have done unto you. Because what you do to others will literally be done to you by me.
Yeah, but it's not do unto others as you've seen them do unto others.
What are you talking about?
You don't get to decide my punishment. That just
An eye
makes
for an
you.
eye.
That just makes you evil.
It makes me a justice warrior. I will sacrifice my soul to make sure that other people stay in line.
Chow
I'm
Justice
like
Warrior.
Judge Dredd.
You're Chow Justice Warrior.
I'm
Where's
the
the music?
Punisher.
You're the Chow Justice Punisher.
I'm Batman. Have you guys heard Hank Green's song?
We
his
are
Batman
all
song?
Batman.
Yeah. Very good.
I've never heard of it.
You have. You heard me sing it.
I just quoted it. India, like quotes it. I've never heard of it. Yeah, you have. I've sang it at you.
But other people don't know that's the lyric.
That's true. That is true. You don't though.
You've got Batman entirely wrong. John, we are all bat people.
You do sing that a lot.
It's a good song. We're all bat people, Mike.
India asked me if I wanted to go get her coffee, and I was like, no. And then she just sort of walked off, but she was singing like, and now I'm all alone. You like passive aggressive sang some song about how you were feeling. I feel like you've done that in the past.
I've never done that.
I think you've done that a lot.
Never done it. I would never.
I would never is like is your quote? That's going on your tombstone. Because I'm definitely living longer than you are.
That's what you think.
I would never.
I wouldn't have it though.
You never said I would never with any sincerity. You just always just like, I would never.
I always.
Yeah. Do a sincere voice. Let us hear it. What's your sincere voice like?
I love you.
No, it's really good. Yeah. Oh, man.
It is really good. It's really good. You're Michael, look what you did. It's not nice. Very good. Very good. How long have you been drawing that one?
What do you mean? Not that long.
Nope.
No, I've got several other poses, you bitch.
The baby. Music is a taddest bit louder than India. That's impossible. I'm the loudest thing on this stream.
She's being very quiet, so.
India's audio is far away. Oh, it's true. I do say inappropriate things by accident a whole lot. More than I should.
Yeah, if you'd watched India playing Dream Daddy, there was a point where she's just like,
I'm so hard.
it's not.
I meant
I'm
that I was
so
tough.
hard right now.
I mean, I was a tough dude.
I know
felt
what you
tough.
meant, but you realized very quickly after having said it that what you'd said is what you'd said. Oh.
It's not my fault that everyone is filthy.
It's very hard not to think of what you literally just described, though.
What?
That you were so hard right then.
Don't know what to say.
Stumped. You got no rebuttal.
Change the topic.
Okay, change it then.
Hot weather balloons. They're balloons whether it's hot or not. Why are you laughing?
Because that's not a topic change.
Why isn't it?
That wasn't like, what do you think about this? Or like, I feel like this is a case. You're just like, you just.
I don't know.
No, I don't know what to say.
Would you ever want to go into a hot air balloon?
Yeah.
Would you want to do it in a romantic way?
No.
Would you want to do it to see scenery?
Yeah.
Where would you most like to go in a hot air balloon?
Egypt.
I would like to go around the world in 80 days, like in the book, in a hot air balloon.
Cool. I think that's fiction, though. Is it fiction?
Well, yes, the book is, but the act of going around the world in a hot air balloon doesn't have to be fiction.
Has anyone done it in that short a time, though? I guess that's like 2.5 months.
I don't think they do the entire thing by hot air balloon in the book. If I remember rightly, something happens to the hot air balloon.
Do they not actually make it?
And they end up using many other various modes of transport as well.
Oh.
Oh, into question rapid fire. Okay. Blue or gold?
Gold.
Dresses or pants?
Pants.
Pants or dress pants?
No, pants. Dress pants are cool, but I wouldn't want to wear dress pants all the time.
Addresses or phone number?
Phone number.
Who would you most like to call if you had one call left?
You.
Do you prefer people to call you Mike or Michael?
Michael. What do you call me all the time?
It depends how mad I am at you.
It does, doesn't it? Mike most of the time. Michael. When
I'm angry.
when you're so angry.
Carrot or potato?
Potato.
Pie or...
Pie.
Yeah, I haven't... ice cream.
Ice cream. Then.
I knew it. Cat or lemming?
Cat.
Lemming or lemon?
Lemon. I really like lemon.
Lemon or lime?
Lemon.
Lemon or biscuit?
Lemon. Wait.
You'd rather have a lemon than a biscuit. I'm gonna get you a lemon from the shop.
Get me the lemon biscuit then.
Only a lemon.
I mean more lemon flavor things. I don't actually want to eat a lemon straight.
Pencil or pen?
Pencil.
Digital or traditional?
Digital.
Standing or sitting?
Sitting.
Kinky. Left or right?
Excuse me. Left or right? Without context, left or right has no meaning. Do you mean turn left, turn
You're
right?
too late, you've missed the turning.
The left, right?
You're too late, you've missed it. Too indecisive. Truth or dare?
Dare? Like we can't do a dare on the stream.
Yeah, I can. I dare you to fart.
No.
God, he chose.
No, I can't.
You could have chosen truth.
I really need a number 2 right now. I'm not going to attempt to fart.
That's a fair reason. Can I have your new headphones or your...
You can't have my headphones.
Or your PlayStation.
You can have one of the PlayStations that is upstairs.
Can I have your headphones or your PlayStation? Quick, decide.
My PlayStation.
Cool. Can I have your jacket suit? Or can I have...
Stop taking my thing.
Well... I'm done with my rapid fire questions. Sprite refuses to give me his stuff, so I don't see how I can possibly continue.
Cool. Now that that's over, I'm glad.
See you, Tib.
Bye, Tib.
I feel we all learned a lot today about Mike.
I think so. Don't drop a dumpski on stream. No, I will not. I have once though.
That'll be for the final stream that we ever do.
I think one time
I
couldn't wait and I had to like remove myself from the stream.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say one day you couldn't wait and you took a dump on stream. I was like, what? When did that happen?
Well, let's just say during the duration of a stream you were streaming, I was in the bathroom. I think you were telling everyone about it at the time anyway.
I bet a ton of people have taken dumps during our streams. I bet people watch it on the toilet.
Maybe.
If you're on the toilet right now, I can see you.
I think it's a little bit more acceptable. Well, I guess it's not unacceptable to be like, be right back, nature calls.
No, I've taken lots of poops on the stream. Sometimes you just gotta poop.
Have you?
Everybody poops, yeah.
I don't remember you ever going to the bathroom.
You don't remember me ever going to the bathroom?
Never.
Okay, well, let me assure you that I've gone to the bathroom plenty of times during a stream.
Apparently you terrified D. I don't know what with though.
It's pretty scary.
I can't choose.
It's saying I can see them when they're on the toilet.
Oh,
Pretty
right,
terrifying.
okay.
I know what you did.
You know what they did. Color and consistency.
What? Of what?
He's saying you know what they did while you can see them in the bathroom.
Filthy
Put it
man.
together, India.
You're a filthy man.
I'm not.
You're a filthy man. Can't believe you. I believe you would say something so vulgar.
And yet so true.
So brave.
So brave. Okay, so animation is a really classical art form.
You can learn a lot about people from their duties.
No.
It's my duty! I'm sorry. It amuses me how in America, duty is often pronounced duty. I gotta do my duty, sir! I gotta get to the toilet and do my duty! I'd like to invent a musical instrument called the poopsichord.
Okay.
I haven't decided what it's going to be
Is it
yet.
a string instrument?
I feel like it should be a wind instrument.
Well, okay.
Do you think that's appropriate?
Yeah. I'm not going to be influential in the design of your instrument.
Poopsichord. Refer to it by its proper name.
No. It sounds so close to poopsicorn.
India's SCP ability. She can see anyone she chooses, but only when they're on the phone as they poop. We should play SCP.
What's SCP?
It's I think it's like a horror game, like an indie horror game where there's a bunch of experiments and each one has a different power and you're trying to navigate your way through.
Someone told us about this, didn't they?
Ages ago.
They're all numbered or something.
I think it might have been Steiny. Yeah. I think it's security containment
Protocol?
something, yeah. Sounds great. No, don't laugh at me.
But oh, I just got images of you like going out onto a stage and everyone's like waiting there expectedly for something, and then you just start making old lady bird noises.
I like that.
India, would you ever want to do a live show?
Yeah.
I meant like a Dog and Stuff live show.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm not sure I would. I don't know what we'd do.
We'd just do what the Grumps do.
They just play games. Oh, I guess we could play games. Not really our bread and butter though. You could try and animate on stage.
I don't know, like a really terrible James Baxter.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this dog drink some tea. Oh no, what have I done?
What have I done? I was a fool. I should have made sure to put a keyframe here so I could see where my repeats are. Where are my repeats? Put them on the screen.
Goes kind of well with my animation. If you weren't an animator, what do you think you would be, India?
A musician.
That is fair. Would you be a trumpet player?
No. I'd be a guitarist and things. Well,
Yeah. Both.
simultaneously.
You can,
I know
guess.
it sounds crazy. And
Singing,
it's not been done before.
singing and playing guitar at the
Yeah.
same time.
But I'm a dreamer like that.
You are a pretty good singer. I like it. If your dad's listening, stop listening, Phil.
Yeah, Dad, stop listening.
But I'm really surprised at your dad singing sometimes.
Because it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Are you being mean about my dad?
No,
I'll fucking deck you.
I'm not being mean.
Beat you up.
I'm just surprised that he's not more on tune. Because he's so musical
How
with his
dare
guitar.
you? How dare I regret trying to paste all these frames. It was a foolish endeavour. I'm just going to leave it to Mike. He can sort it out. That's how things generally go.
Hang on.
If I can't figure it out, Mike will figure it out.
Hang on.
We'll be fine.
What are you leaving me to do?
Nothing.
See you, Arctic. We'll head off soon as well.
Music is a tad loud. It's just snazzy. You just can't handle the jazz, Verti. See you, Hardik. Have a great day. I do voice acting, but I don't think I'd be very good at it. I don't think my voice is very good for voice acting.
I think it's distinctive.
I have problems pronouncing things and being understandable. People often have problems understanding what I'm saying, which is why I feel like maybe I wouldn't be a very good voice actor. I slur my words and rhythm together. Something awful. There they go, they're so fast. I forgot I needed to put them on 3.
Let me see.
Like tiny ant people.
I thought you were talking about your words.
Wow! There they go.
Take a look.
I can't make it loop. Well, I can, but they won't both loop because they're not both on the same amount of cycle.
Go.
Yeah. I need to put them on 3s now. My balls are in the way. Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that.
That happened.
I think you said these massive balls as well.
My huge balls.
You don't know where to start with voice acting. I think you just put a reel together.
Yeah, it's the same as anything else. You just do it. There's no, there's not necessarily any tricks that you can learn without just doing it. Like all the tricks you learn through experience. So you just have to dive in and accept that you're going to be not very good at it. Ross said something that I agree with yesterday. Actually, it would have been the day before yesterday on his stream. Which is that when people ask whether it's too late to do something, it's never too late to do something. The issue is just that people need to let go of their ego. Because if you are 30 years old and you start drawing for the first time, you're going to be drawing at a child's level when you first begin. You know, the difference is when you're a child and you're doing something, people expect you to be at a child's level because you're just starting out.
Gotcha.
But when you're an adult, for some reason you expect as soon as you start something to immediately be at an adult level. But if you've never done it before, you're going to start drawing as though you've never drawn before. And you have to be willing to push through that phrase and put in the hours to become good at it.
Yeah.
So that your ability catches up with your age. But a lot of people are scared to suck at something for the first couple of years of doing it because they're scared of getting judged by other people.
Being scared of being judged is like one of the things that holds back the human race.
Yeah. Like so when people say, am I too old to do this? Like the answer is no, but it's also, you're not too old to do it if you're willing to let go of your ego and actually suck at it for a little bit before you refine your technique.
Yeah. Like your dad's learning to play guitar and has been for years now. Like he's good. He continues to try and teach himself more and more about guitar, and he's in his 70s.
Mhm.
Yeah, just follow what you want to do and do it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see, where would I start if I was going to try voice acting? I guess what you do is just choose a character, any character. It could be Bulbasaur from Pokemon, or yeah, or any
Sorry.
generic character from anything, and just mute them, but learn their line, and then voiceover on them.
That's true, yeah.
And record yourself doing it. You can make Bulbasaur say anything. Shit your pants.
Baba, shit your pants. That's one thing that's weirding me about this Pokemon Sword game is like the Pokemon say multiple different things now. Like Wooloo's just like
Yeah, the Wooloo's like cool. There we are. Okay, we have them walking, Mike.
awesome.
So, I'm gonna put them both on peg, and I'm gonna scale the man up a little bit because I think Declan will be like, "Why is the man bigger?" Sorry, why isn't the man bigger? In the illustration that he is drawn, the lady is slightly taller. I think it's meant to be because she's slightly in front, but she would still be slightly taller. But I'm going to scale the man
Which
up a
one do
little
you think's the lady?
bit. The one behind.
Yeah.
Like, she's slightly taller and she has her legs bent. So.
I'm not just saying that because like, oh, the lady should be behind the guy or anything like that. In the book, the guy is leading the girl out of the forest.
Well, I'm
and stuff.
going off the cover illustration.
Yeah.
So this is ready for you. I just need to colour it.
Look at this! Look at this go!
Nice job. Speaking of which, I want to see what Telepert's animations were that you saw. Because I have not been notified that they put anything new up. So.
Well, you're not the Lord and Master of animations on Twitter.
I know, but I wish that I could see the ones that
That you wish to see.
Yeah, that I had followed deliberately to see their animations. Here we are. Botch. Telepert. I'm gonna get up on my feet so you guys can see too. Turned a lady into an omelette.
Oh yeah. There's one down where it's like a woman's face, that's kind of painterly.
I'm just looking at the one where the lady turns into Wario. Okay. Oh, I see it. Is that the one you looked at?
Yeah.
I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby. LABB been the team, baby.
So seeing that, and also like how quickly they must be able to work and create stuff like that, and also the feeling that I want to do more life drawing, but that I've been doing life drawing for a while. I wanted to try and do something that pushed myself, so I thought, well, if I tried to animate a figure, that's the kind of next step up of like getting consistent volume and everything. So it's been interesting trying to draw these key poses or these kind of key movements without onion skinning though, because I'm having to like sometimes I have to rescale them, but yeah, don't know what I'm trying to say. I think she's meant to be over here.
Got my back on Pippin, bitch, I'm back in kitchens with the tray. Bitch, Windows tinted like how black my skin is. Scoop the shorty in it from a J. Swish, she got vision just like any women giving me the kitten. Way before the rich.
But maybe I could like paint each of these figures as well. The lighting on her isn't that great though in the reference, so maybe I'd have to invent it a little bit. She's sort of like in the shadow while she's doing this movement.
Now we're on to colour, friends. Colour, friends.
What? What?
Tasty colour, friends.
Oh yeah, we should say that we should say that frame by frame on Facebook they did an analysis of the Sakuga sequence in or one of the Sakuga sequences in Starlight Brigade, which is really nifty. Do you have that link to hand, India?
No. It's in the peg file though.
No.
They're cool though. I've been following frame by frame for ages to see them break down something that we worked on and helped make. It's so cool. It's really bizarre. It's a strange feeling.
Like you worked on something that they took note of.
Like, just it's odd just to follow a site for ages and then see something that you had a hand in show up on that site. It's like, I don't know how to... It's like hearing the Grumps say your name. It's just like suddenly a world that you've only been looking in on has acknowledged your existence, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like you've broken, like you've come up
you're
for air or
of-
something.
Part of the big things that you like.
Like you're part of the animation industry now, even though you've been working on it for a while.
Yeah, I guess like we go through a lot of our lives feeling invisible and appreciating things from the outside. It's strange to suddenly see part of yourself inside the bubble.
Yeah.
I'm part of their world. It's nice that they chose that sequence too, because that is one of the sequences where I think every single person on the project worked on a part of that sequence.
Yes.
Like it has Thomas's effect, Tibbs's ship animation, Elle's character animation, Renee's background, your compositing, David's in between.
Yeah.
And clean up.
I like that they also took a moment to like do a color palette thing and being like, look, it's a color palette.
Yeah. I wish they'd have said what they like about it, a colour palette, rather than just posting the colour palette up, because I would have been interested to hear what their thoughts were on it.
Their thoughts were this is masterful and we should highlight it. That's all it was.
But why they thought it worked? Like why they chose that particular shot?
I like finally like coming to that palette's conclusion. I was like, this is nice. I think that one is what kind of informed what the Mistral Trails would be like in the scenes coming up.
Night night D.
CD.
Well,
We'll be off.
yeah, so I mean this is done apart from the colour.
Cool.
Do you want me to do the colour? Or do you want to go into the...
I think they're just going to be white like they are on the cover.
Yeah, they are. You know, I could do it. It's just it'll take me a little bit. I don't know if I should do it off stream. All it will be.
Yeah.
I don't want to put any more time into it, but also I do just want to get it done. And if it's super close to being done, part of me is like, should
On stream today, or
off either.
oh,
Or should I just wait till next stream to get it off then?
let's see, it's 10 a.m. now.
Would you be planning to do anything else on this, or are you gonna wait until next stream to do more work on spot bodies?
I probably will put together what you give me today. So no.
Before next.
No, but I think if you want to move on to doing the Samantha thing next stream, then I'm okay with that.
I'll be able to do that next either way, because I can finish colouring this next.
Yeah, Friday would be finishing off. Friday would be doing the last of Bog Bodies. And Monday would be Samantha.
Okay. Roger, Roger.
Cool.
In that case, I'm going to call this for today.
This has been really fun.
Yeah? Doing your figure drawing animation.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably try and in between it. It's hard to I'll bring the footage that I downloaded into something that I can step through easier. And then get the in-betweens, but I'm happy with this so far.
That's great. Right, I'm going to export these. Where would you like them exported to? The Doig Swift folder?
Yeah, just put them on the Dropbox.
All right. We're going to have to head off.
Thanks so much for keeping us company. We really, really, really appreciate it. It's been really fun.
Yes, I'm also excited for Samantha, pal. For sure. I'm looking forward to getting back to that, and we should be getting back to that next time. I'll be getting back to that on Friday.
Yeah.
So join us then, and hopefully we'll be finishing off Bog Bodies that day as well.
Awesome. Awesome. You're very welcome.
Have a fantastic day.
And may the rest
Of it.
be filled
With adventure.
Take care.
Bye-bye.